Sweet Peachers bringing to you today KFC style spicy chicken sandwich. If you're interested, keep on watching. For this recipe today, we're going to be using organic Purdue chicken thigh fillets, and we are going to be using, make sure they're boneless, and you can use chicken breasts if that's what you like, but chicken thighs make perfect sandwiches eaten on a burger bun. And then we're going to just pound them down with like a mallet or whatever you have on your hand. This step is critical because it helps that the chicken meat that is of different sizes, they cook at uneven rates. So if you don't pound them out, some pieces are going to cook faster than others. So we want to just make sure all of them are of the same size and cook evenly, because we want to make these the best chicken sandwiches. And like I'm showing you here, this is the size I'll keep. It's a little less than 1/4 inches. And obviously pounding also tenderizes the meat, making the meat cook a little bit more tender, and that's exactly what we want for our sandwiches. Now let's start preparing the marinade for our spicy chicken. I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. To that, I am going to add about a tablespoon of salt and black pepper. You can adjust salt and black pepper to your taste, with 2 tablespoons of garlic powder and 2 tablespoons of either cayenne pepper or paprika powder, and then 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. You can add more if you want it a little bit spicy, and adjust it as you like. And then to that, I've added 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos. Coconut aminos is a good alternate for soy sauce since it has at least 75% less sodium. I've already added enough salt that I would just reduce the intake of soy sauce a little bit and maybe add a tablespoon instead of 2. I would start coating the thighs with the marinade, making sure that every inch of the thigh gets some of the marinade, and I would make sure each of the thighs gets a space at the bottom of the pan itself, and not stacked on top of each other. If you have more thighs than what I'm using here, I would obviously not only increase my ingredients by double, I would also take a bigger pan. I am going to cover this up and let it sit in the fridge for at least 45 minutes to an hour, and in the meantime I'm going to start preparing my coating for the chicken for frying. Started with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I've added salt, pepper, and garlic powder to taste. Then I'm taking a second bowl and I'm just going to beat about 3 eggs in here, and this will be used for coating as well. You can start with 2 eggs if you want, depending on fried chicken sandwiches you're gonna make. I am going to start here with 3, just so that I have enough and even coating on the chicken, and I'm going to whisk them and set them aside. Here I have all my ingredients ready: all-purpose flour mix, whisked eggs, I have a cooling rack, and then I have a pan that I'm going to be using for frying. I am going to ensure that I have pan on a nice medium heat. I do not want it too low or too high because I don't want this to burn. I'm going to first coat this in all-purpose flour, gently shake off the excess flour, and then go in once into the egg wash. Then I am going to take this step very carefully. Remember, the crispiness of the chicken is not from breadcrumbs but actually from the flour. So the step here is to shake off all excess flour and ensure that the skin looks crumbly in this way, and that crumbliness comes from you shaking off excess flour off the chicken itself. And then once you're ready, I would put it into the nice medium hot pan and reduce heat if it's too high, and then I would cook each side for 3 minutes. Once in the oil, I am not going to turn the chicken but leave it in for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes or until it turns brown, I'm going to flip the side and let it cook for another 3 minutes until nice and golden brown, and leave it on the cooling rack. I'm going to go over this step again, and I would nicely dip in first time, then shake off, and then you could use an egg wash or nice cold ice water. I would put it in for like about 4 to 5 seconds. This is a very good alternate to egg wash. And then I would shake off until the chicken starts looking crumbly like this, and then I would put it into hot oil. 3 minutes without touching it, and this is what the color needs to look like. It needs to start to get brown and crispy. Then I would turn it, leave it for 3 minutes, and then once it looks nice and crispy, or the color of your choice, I would remove the chicken, set it aside. I wanted to go ahead, change oil, and fry some waffle fries, one of my favorite go-to, and that's what I'm gonna do here. It's some spicy crispy sandwiches. I want to have some fries. I'm gonna fry them, and then once that's ready in about like 4 to 5 minutes, I am going to put together my burger and enjoy some homemade burger and fries. The fries are looking nice and light golden and crispy the way I like it, so I'm gonna take them out, a paper towel, start preparing some burgers. So to lay my burger, I've toasted the bun. I am going to start off with some mayo, spread it nice and even, and then add some pickle for some extra spicy, crispy sandwich taste. Put on my nice, crispy, spicy chicken on there with some ketchup, cheese of your choice, some lettuce, and you can add tomatoes if you want, and then with your burger bun, and it should be ready, and it looks so delicious, and it tasted perfectly just like a KFC style spicy chicken sandwich. I loved it, so did my family, and it was such a joy making these burgers. And if you have enjoyed it and if you're gonna try this recipe, I highly recommend that you do try this recipe. Let us know in the comments how it turned out. If you enjoyed it, stayed with us to the end, please subscribe and support us, and like and share with others. Enjoy this delicious recipe as well. And I've cut the chicken in half, and look at how tender and juicy the chicken sandwich burger looks like, just the way I like it. I'm sure if you try it, you're gonna enjoy it too. I highly recommend making it. Thank you for watching, Sweet Peachers. Bye now.